Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nocta and this is Disco Elysium. So, the plan today that we will try to take the body off the tree again. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Wow. I wonder why it doesn't pump water. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Weird. The Dharma. Maybe a sea monster did this to a place. Enormous bulls works for real man. Ah, I'm back here, okay. Let's see, did the 30 minutes pass? I think so. I need to compress my feet.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is intact.
Oh. Can't use it yet. Hey Kuno.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Oh well. I don't want to take the medicine. Because that would show that I'm weak, so I wouldn't get Kuno's respect. But I need Kuno's respect, I believe. The street sign reads, fuck the police. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I wonder why. I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This tree sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
I trust you.
You didn't say she wrote it. You asked what it was doing there.
I didn't say you wrote it.
Sir, it was implied in your question.
The timidness is gone for a second. Something else takes its place. A readiness.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, good. We need directions.
Since the street signs messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revoshore, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
She looks
This
around thinking.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
Okay.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What about the east?
The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think.
Oh,
I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
oh, the commotion. I think there was a strike, my friend?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
West?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Okay, thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
She knows brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run.
Of course.
Thank you.
I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow
Her
glove.
gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. That's odd. She's way too passive. Like, she doesn't want to get suspicious even remotely. And I think there were some footprints what indicate either a child or a woman. Thank you. Let's leave. Okay, I won't use the ammonia yet.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
This song is familiar somehow. Odd. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Let's keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
He finishes and turns to you. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards a sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Glances
Upon
south.
days.
Glances south down the road. Okay. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am. How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his style.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for working stiff now? Then what about the strike? Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Was the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Yeah, it makes sense that he doesn't know precisely the details.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company man?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Yeah.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Yeah. Seems to be quite a neutral stance. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. What are you holding anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked, I always want a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
That's your machine behind you.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
That fan A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Could I get one of those phone tracksuits you're holding?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be
Well,
happy.
makes sense, yeah. Right, I had another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the postal there? Point at the arc.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that.
Okay.
All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
I mean, he's quite close to it, not know anything, but then again, makes sense he wants to stay out of it.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
I like this guy. I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. I like him a lot. Okay, can I try the body again maybe?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely... You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Let's inspect the boots first. They are odd.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Yeah, they do.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? Is the armor he was stripped off?
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Ah.
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Can we buy locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
Yeah.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it.
Yeah,
They
true.
did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that.
That's true.
La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws the line, the condensation on the ceramic, which is index
We've
finger.
requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Holy fucking shit! Okay, this guy is a high roller.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500.
Not too much, yes.
Specifically, I need to hustle more and hate less. Sounds puny, no wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard. Yeah, this is way too much.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your finger over the
The
lines.
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right button. That's good, we might be able to track it then. If they kept track.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on his tongue.
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
No.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes, I am
The
sure.
stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with a boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weakness. And the detectives, there may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
Smell my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But
The lieutenant taps on the boot.
there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Okay.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around.
Oh.
I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Okay, we know where this is from. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
You're assuming dock workers from the harbor, is it?
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No, you feel like it was something else. But what?
I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me.
Yeah. Like this is a message here. Either they were sloppy and did not pay attention to the type of belt, or they really wanted him to stay up there, which would be a message. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Point to the one on the side.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Yeah. Heads up.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's see the tattoos. Those might tell us something.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
I'm missing something.
I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. The thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. Lens needs adjusting there.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattoo chest. Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks it away in his belt. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the cold smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Okay. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper. teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Okay, tell me, who are you, dead man? Who are you?
Gone.
Oh. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
I'm just talking to a corpse right now. Amazing. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
What is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frozen liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Please give me a comical amount of questions, that would be funny.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Castor.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, I can't be Harry. I refuse. I'm no wizard.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like I have forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Okay. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable. Unforeseen. Miraculous. The clown leaps on the corpse, appears to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I hate you. You stink and you are boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Yeah, might as well. Maybe affected with harlequinism.
You sure we got out of that one? Coppellini.
Hehe, enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Okay, so wait. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours of postmortem. The first hours he died. That's odd. Why would his face be pink then?
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. Something's coming out of him. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet,
Oh, that
keeping
makes
the
sense.
blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world is no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not to say that too heavy. Totally. This bastard's not coming back. Daddy, dead. But he's dead anyway. I need to say this. The world no longer stores his personality in his composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
That sounds about right, yes.
Oh, I expected something more. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
God damn right, I'm a faggot.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
I decided to do this because maybe I can earn some respect.
Big said he's a.
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
Huh.
Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look at then. Let's
The
see.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
I have something I need to know, Corpseman.
Of course. You have questions, don't you?
Never mind.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Yeah, examination done.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Okay. I'm checking what should I upgrade. Maybe physique. Pain threshold, physical instrument. I mean, would this make me stronger then? Because I will want to get those boots. Let's try this. Accept? Okay.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
No.
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of
Oh,
their
yeah.
boots? Why don't they help?
Can the boys from processing take care of this?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
It seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
What about Kuno? Can climb up and cut it. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
I don't really want to pull his head off.
How do you plan to get him down then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Could we shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where?
Connecting
Yes,
braces.
I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Wait, let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
That's true.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner. Careful.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The trigger voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Yeah, I missed.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
He's tempted. He is so tempted. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I can try to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Oh! Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Take the gun.
Take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight
The
first.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Oh! Ponigo net Kuno's.
Do it! Set me free!
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Don't.
I like it how understanding he is during it.
Do it!
Oh. Ooh, I'm so tempted. Fuck you, little shit.
Right here, Mulka! Right here!
I really wanna shoot him, but no.
Intense shit, copper.
Kuno approves.
Could waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Goes the left eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light. As the corpse slowly rotates, the slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
I want to do this so bad, but I wanna shoot Kuno S so much. But I would fail. Come on, come on. Fuck.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulka!
There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
I regret so much for not pulling the trigger on Kuno S.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands, they have like fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Oh my god. I'm tempted to give the gun to Kuno. No, Kuno. If I can shoot him down, no one will.
Cop's bitter because he fucked that corpse up, Kuno. What a fucking kurpilla.
We still need to get him down somehow.
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. Ow.
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
It would be very dangerous, I think.
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
What's wrong with being indebted to Everett Clark?
He's a dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot predict what he will want from us in return.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
And how do we get inside?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Let's get to it then. Hey Kuno, you piece of shit. Can I ask you again?
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I didn't try to shoot her, I just aimed at her.
What? Bitch, you fucking making excuses for yourself now?
I think you'll move past that by now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the whirling rags and whispers.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room.
We just got the thief.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
You don't threaten me.
One word out of you, pig shite, and you're locked out of the Kuno experience forever. You hear me?
You hear the Kuno?
Seriously, relationship with Kuno. I feel like he stole my stuff, so maybe he can give it back. Okay, let's see.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Oh mind, this was a waste of time.
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Waved a gun like a clown. Next time you point that shit at me, you better take the shot.
Not gonna lie, I only didn't take the shot because I felt like that maybe the armor crew would fuck me up then if I shoot one of the kids.
The man before you is naked, but the material appears to be delicate. These are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Ceramic plate under the heel.
Okay.
Fair weather.
A small,
It's anything.
faint, or
I try
bright
to
whirls
pull it off again.
floorboards. If trees were made, the world.
Good.
X54.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either
Okay, I
station.
can't try
The
to
cadaver slowly-
take it off again. How could we do this? Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue from here next time with our ego bruised and with our failures racked up. Bye.